What's up, guys? Aid here with my boy Lyle, who just got first at our locals. And what you play?
Played branded.
Do you want to go like right into it, or you got shout outs or anything?
I mean, not really. I'm ready to go right into it.
All right, bet.
So it's like mostly pretty standard. I play like a very limited like Despia package. I'm not playing any like the big shitters that don't matter. 2 Albaz. I kind of want to go to 3.
I've been thinking about that too, actually.
Like it's just good. Like sometimes even if you normal summon it, you just win.
And it hurts when the other decks banish it.
Right. 3 Alibur, 1 Tragedy, 1 Ad-Lib. Right, like this, just 5. It always like blows my mind when people call this deck Despia. It's not.
Yeah,
it's just
there's
branded.
like a couple cards.
It's branded.
That's the same lineup I play. Would you ever consider the one? I think it's what's his name?
Dramaturge?
Yeah.
He's fine. Like he's cool, but like I don't think the deck currently needs it. And in 3 weeks we get the new stuff anyway,
Yeah.
and like the deck super doesn't need it then.
Jin just talking about it. That's the only reason I even asked, because he said it makes opening an interruption if you already have fusion, and that seems cool, but
That's
not
cool
cool enough for the slot to me.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't hate that. It's probably worth testing. And then there's like Albaz's friends. So like 1 Albion, 1 Mercurier. I thought about. I don't play Allure, so like these cards are less good. The shitters.
Yeah.
And then this card's obviously less good. It's still just a hand trap. And then Kit, his buddies.
I've seen people not play this, and I've had people tell me they're cutting it, but I personally
The
like
card's insane.
It makes Gold Sark and Foolish just like a little better. Mainly Gold Sark, not Foolish as much.
And then 2 Cartesia, like that's a must, obviously. Card's great now. Card's better going forward because it's a tuner. So you can make your Chaos Angel in your opponent's turn, or the Dissipator, or the Despian like Lulu Wallith, like Lulu Walilith, whatever.
My favorite card.
Yeah, like the card's crazy. It's insane. It dodges Imperm. You guys know what this card does. You've seen Brandon.
Card's insane.
1 Lubellion, 1 Saronir.
Do you like this stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only like decks that play this card currently. I said that in my last deck profile. That's why I built this deck, because I want to play all the Lubellion decks. But like this card, if like your hand isn't great, you still can just make Albion and then sack the Albion to this, and then that gets you lost, right? Like it's crazy. And then only 3 hand traps. I'm not playing Imperms. I'm not playing Nibs in the main or anything. Just the 3 Ash. Like it's the one you got to play, right? It's the one that beats me. It's the one that beats most decks. And then another card to like make sure my plays walk, because I play Aqua Dolphin.
In the main?
Yeah, I played in the main because I play the Fusion Deployment. Right, you already play 3 of it, so I play the target in the extra deck. Playing Storm Neos. Yeah, the card's crazy. If you lead with this, they have to Ash Fusion Deployment, and they usually don't, because they're like, oh, he's just gonna get Cartesia. Like, who cares?
Especially game 1.
Game 1, yeah.
Like game 2 and 3, they might be thinking to do that, but they're not expecting it in the main.
Yeah, so you rip their Ash, right? Great. And then Dark Magician, obviously. We play the God card.
Is this 40?
It's 40. And then that's it for monsters. For spells, we play 3 opening, right? I'm not going to explain why. 1 branded in red, 3 branded fusion. No branded in white. The card's fine. I just don't think it's very good, specifically in one, because I don't have as many allure targets. Like the banishing isn't as good.
I tested that card for like a day and I didn't like it.
Yeah, 3 fusion deployment. I love this card. This card's insane. Like obviously, I'd have like a personal attachment to this card. And then
I was really hype on this card back in the day before we got Blazing even, because I liked the build that played Tier Elements, and you could use this for Rhino Heart going first.
Yeah,
that
win the
felt
game.
Crazy.
And then 1 Gold Sark, right? I don't play the Foolish.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm still so low on my numbers. Foolish wasn't the main until I wanted to get the Aqua Dolphin out of the side and move the main.
That's fair. The Foolish is like an awkward starter sometimes, because it makes the branded fusion not as good when it resolves, so you're not dumping a good dart. But I do like that it puts Tragedy in green.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I mean, I wouldn't hate going to 41 and playing it, you know. Branded Lost, obviously. Meltdown's crazy. This card needs an OTF super, please.
That would be cool, actually.
They give us Branded in Light, a card that no one knows what it does, and then not this card.
With the branded fusion ulti, we'll probably get a couple supers for the deck.
Lord willin'. Then we got 4 Called by the Graves.
So 7 because of the fusion deployment too.
Exactly, yeah. We got 7 Called by the Graves. I'm just not losing this. You know, I'm not losing to Ash. I refuse.
I guess 8 because you count the Aqua Dolphin itself
Yeah.
too.
And it's not bad if you normal summon it, as long as you have branded fusion.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And then I play the Expulsion, the Retribution.
Did you not main the puppet?
I did not main the puppet.
So what's the? Is this just like giving you Cartesia, like
It
phone
gives
of
you a
Albaz?
Cartesia, it gives you an Albaz back. They can eat their board. Yeah, and the card's crazy. It does generate a lot of value.
Has it been good? Because like in my slot, I just play the second in red.
I don't hate that. That could be fine. That's probably worth testing because sometimes, like, you know, against Cashiera, like,
Yeah, you lose it, it feels bad.
yeah, it feels real bad. So that's probably fine. Yeah, I should test that.
But this is like a floodgate against Cash.
Yeah,
so
it wins the
kinda
game.
cool too.
And then 3 evenly matched in the main. These were Book of Eclipses, but this card's insane, right? Like, no deck's putting up Omni Negates right now, really. And if they do, it's a Baron. So then the Baron negates this, and then main phase 2, you just activate Brand Diffusion.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
If you open 2 Brand Diffusion, you could use 1 Bait Bear and then Battle Phase.
And like, I mean, like it came up tonight. Like, as good as this card is, like, sometimes you just cross out your own Evenly. They're going draw step.
That's actually true because for me with this deck, Evenly does like
it
hurt.
just beats the brakes off of you.
Yeah, well, there's like, if I have like the setup with the in red set, you can like chain the in red, so then you end up with your Mirror Jade back plus whatever fusion you made, but that's still like is not as good as Mirror Jade Chimera, Mirror Jade again.
Right,
you know?
as 50 cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, 40 in the main. Extra next.
Oh, one question
please.
actually on the main too. Is there not a case to play like 1 Imperm?
I mean,
for
there
the cross out?
definitely is. I think Imperm's seeing a lot less play currently. It's still good, but it's seeing less play than Valor because of the Lances and all the cash decks. But Valor's also bad against cash once they get to a Rise Heart. So it's like, I definitely don't hate it. It could be another one. At least in the side, I should probably put it in.
This at least worth thinking about.
Yeah. And then the side, we got we got a token. We got 2 Albions, right? It's 2/2/2.
Yeah.
Standard.
I used to play 3 Albion, but 2 feels right.
Yeah.
Like,
For all the support.
Yeah. And then 1 Brigand, 1 Rinbroom, 1 Sprint. You know.
how often do you actually dump this one? Because I haven't used that one yet, so I ended up cutting it.
I sent it to what's the play? Excuse me. I sent it to get an Albaz later to like eat their board, but
that would do the same thing.
yeah. It probably could come out. I just want to have like a density of names. That way, I always have something to send off my Mirror Jade.
Yeah.
And then the like branded adjacent cards, right? Grand Guignol, Despian characters. I think this is going to become a Perskinion. I have a deck profile on the channel from a couple months ago where I played for like blind second, and Perskinion just smacks their asses, right? So if you just tag out for Perskinion, because it has like the Flare Wingman effect, right? So you just like blow them out, and it's huge.
And it takes a card.
Yeah, it can get their Arise Heart back. Like, so if I kill their Arise Heart and then take it back, like that's so much gas. And then the honorable, right, Guardian Chimera.
Best card and Secret Rare.
I consider playing 2, but I didn't because I don't have the room. If I had a 16 card extra deck, there'd be a second
So,
one.
do you want to play 2 because they tend to rip it, or do you want to play 2 because you want to make the second one?
A little bit of A, a little bit of B, but it's usually because they take it because they can't take your Dragoon because I'm playing 2. Right. This card, the first 3 rounds I played against Trap Tricks back to back to back, and they don't have an out for this card.
I play the Perskidius right now, but I only play 1 of this, and that's what I wanted to cut for this.
Yeah.
But I feel like you are right that the Perskidian probably comes up a lot. I just need to like find more instances to make it, like learn when it's good.
Yeah, if I specifically had a 20 card extra deck, there'd be like, it'd be great. And then obviously
Like
Storm
Zayden.
Neos. It's the fusion that takes Aqua Dolphin.
Do you play the other target?
The other
inside?
material, is Air Hummingbird, which is you gotta have a time card, right? So if they don't ash it, you just eat their hand, or you just gain the life. So 15 on the side, the extra, 15 in the extra, 15 on the side. I got 2 Denko Sekkas. These probably can come out because Labyrinth's not as prevalent anymore. It's kind of like fallen off.
Have you ever like conflicted this with Aluber? You ever like need Aluber to play and then
How
you're
often would
It hasn't come up for me,
I draw a branded opening every day.
but yeah, that's kind of the thing. They definitely could, right? You don't want you have like a density of normal summons that you need. So sometimes if you have to give up a normal summon for Denko, it could suck. I haven't, from my like, what's this, like results oriented, right? It has not come up, but it could. And then we've got 2 targets for Expulsion. I've got the Gimmick Pumpkin Nightmare, obviously.
You only sided in going first, or
only tried it going first. And then I've got Invader of Darkness.
I don't remember.
This card says your opponent can activate quick play spells.
By Runics.
Yeah. So last week, I played against the Runic Naturia deck, and in my opponent's standby phase, I summoned it back, and he's like, "Can I activate a quick play spell on summon?" I was like, "No, there's no window, right? It just says they cannot."
Yeah, this doesn't activate to lock them.
So he revealed his hand, and it was 6 quick play spells. And then 1 Neospatial Air Hummingbird, right? It's the target. It's the time card. And then
Yu-Gi-Oh players, there's time in the round.
Yeah.
Badass.
This is one of my favorite cards in Cube. You start with 2,500 more life. 3 nibs, right?
Yeah.
I've only resolved this effect once since I started playing this deck, and it was tonight. And it was for about 1 trillion cards against Kashtira.
I just did it for games.
It was gross. And then that's it for monsters. What's that? 8 monsters?
I think.
And then for spells, I got Triple Book of Eclipse. It could just be Book of Moon. But this card does double duty in this deck of if they Ash it, they don't have Astral Brand Fusion.
Yeah. I was maining this. I also moved it to the side. I feel like it's a crazy card because it protects a Luber.
Yeah.
And where you're saying it could be book, I have like a pro and con for both. Like this one, the con is obviously that sometimes it sets your Mirror Jade before you want it to.
Yeah.
But sometimes that's a pro if you get to wait long enough for you Mirror Jade first. Because then if you set it and they don't out it, when you flip it on your turn, yeah, you could do it again.
Yeah. But like I said, like this card is just it's Ash bait. Because everybody just learned that they can Ash it in the last 3 months, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knew. So they're just like, oh, a chance I can Ash, they do it. So that's that. And then triple Econ.
How is that card for you? I haven't tried it in this deck.
I think, I'm gonna be honest with you, it hasn't come up yet. I've sided it in, I haven't drawn it. But I mean, you know how it works. Summon my guy, activate effect, imperm, chain, take your guy, right? Like nice deck loser. And then the 15th card is D-Barrier.
Oh, I actually, one more thought I want to ask
Yeah.
about the Econ. Is there a world where you consider like a Zeus? So like if you're against certain matches, you could take an XYZ attack, but then I guess you're not really able to play after.
I also can't summon Zeus the turn I activate Brand of Fusion. That's like my main
so like
thing.
if you do that, you're just not playing the game after.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would probably be bad.
And then D-Barrier, right? I actually, like it's for cross out, right, obviously. But I drew this tonight against Trap Tricks. Going second, I like broke his board and then like didn't kill him, which he got even lead. And then I flipped this on his turn. He's like, some 2 guys. I was like if he makes Sarah, that's fine. I'm just not getting Reflasiad. And then I had the Mirror Jade so that I could banish the Sarah on summon. But yeah, it was crazy.
With your side deck patterns, when you're going first, do you just take out 2 evenly, leave 1 for cross out, or?
It depends. If I think they're on evenly, yeah, I'll leave the 1. A lot of times there's like, I cut Retribution going second like every game. Or not Retribution, Expulsion rather, sorry.
Yeah.
Retribution's still crazy. I cut this card a lot, and as good as the card is, I side out Kit a lot. And going second, I also take out Aqua Dolphin a lot. Because like if this just gets negated, I'm turbo dead. So like these 3 cards can come out, it's like super frequently going second. Kit's insane, don't get me wrong. But you know, I would rather draw one of my other summons.
Yeah, it's the worst of them. It's just like able to be searched off lost.
Yeah, and like the card's great, don't get me wrong. It does the Faragite thing, right? Search my card, or draw my card, put a card back. I think it's Bear Broom, rather. Search my card, put my card back, like, sure. It unbricks your hand sometimes, it gets rid of that Dark Magician that you draw. Like, it's stuck to my hand all night. I think I pitched it twice to opening tonight. And
it feels good, honestly, if you have to get rid of a card to get to load the DM and have Dragoon live later on.
Yeah. Tonight against... Yeah, what did I play against? I played against 3 Trap Tricks, Kashtira, and then... What was the last one playing? Cash as well.
Trap Trick locals.
Yeah, I mean, the deck's cheap. It's good. I think it's better now than it had been. Because, like, it was, like, super all over the place. Everybody was ready for it, you know? And it's kind of, like, fallen off a little bit. And I think... I don't know. I don't think the deck's great. And it's not good against this deck. It's terrible. If I activate Lost, the game is over.
Yeah, that's
Like,
how I felt
the
actually
game
playing
is
that Magic too. If they can check the loss, they have a chance. If they can't, like all their traps are dead.
Yeah. And I made it like a sick play because game 2 he flipped anti-spell. I chained Branded Opening, summoned my Aliber, activate effect, summon Cartesia. Cartesia made Grand Guignol. Grand Guignol send Albion. On end phase, Albion sets my Brandon in red. So I have it set for the next turn. Or for on my turn again.
Yeah, because you can't use it on theirs.
Because I can't use it on there, but I have it on mine. And then the Chimera pops the anti-spell, and then you play. I did, unfortunately, have my cash opponent banish my Lost face down, which was brutal, but I had Nib, so
yeah, when stuff like that happens, it sucks. I used to play a lot more 1-ofs than I did, but then I had to up a lot of them to 2 because of that.
Yeah, I'm really excited for the next set with all the support. Like, Branded Etude is insane. I get to make, because you can't synchro the turn you make activate Branded Fusion, right? But you just get Etude off of Lubellion if you already have access to the Lost. Or sometimes you just
That's
get
the one that lets you synchro on their turn, right?
Yes, as long as you use a dragon. So you just keep the new Luwalith is a level 12, and the other guys are Chaos Angel is a 10, and so is Despia. What's Dissipator? We don't know the name yet.
Yeah.
But if you get your because you play the Saronir, you can use Cartesia plus Saronir, or if you're making Chaos Angel, you can use any light or dark as a tuner. So you're able to excuse me. You're able to chain block with the Saronir, and the Chaos Angel will banish a card. And since you use a light and a dark there, so your guys are indestructible and unaffected by your opponent's card effects.
I think it's just monsters, right? Unaffected by their monster effects.
By their activated effects. So you just protect your board, right? You're idiot proof.
Do you think it's gonna be more Bystials in this deck when that stuff comes out? Because they would make the synchro plays better.
I think I'm gonna play more Bystials, or at least in that Chaos deck that we posted a couple weeks ago. I'm gonna have crazy amounts of Bystials. Still not playing a Stinky Baldrake. That card blows.
You're crazy.
That
for
card's
that,
terrible.
Bro. You're crazy.
So the thing is,
that's the best one besides Magnemite.
So the play right now is Branded Beast plus Druid Worm, right? And that's pop 2, or pop send. But if you resolve Etude with Druid Worm, you banish 1, send 1. So no.
Druid Worm might be really good with the synchroing, actually.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
But I still like that Baldrake sticks on board and is an interruption.
Yeah.
It seems so
but
good.
it's the most telegraphed interruption, right? It's I guess I have to do a built-in summon, right? And if they don't, they just I don't know. It's probably fine. I
like that. I didn't even think about synchroing the Druid Swarm. That's going to be nice to
it's
trigger for an
crazy.
extra value.
Yeah.
Do you have any final thoughts or anything?
No, I think this deck's. I think Cashier is the best deck, right? Because of all the interruptions. But I think if this deck goes uninterrupted, it's the best deck in the room. It's insane. Yeah. Play the deck. It's going to get better.
It is a good investment.
And
right
it's getting
now.
ultis, right? That's crazy.
All right, sick. Well, thank you.
Thank you.